Hey, what's up everybody? I had somebody ask me a question online about the VQ motor and the LS swap in the G35. And right here I have the VQ 35 that's coming out. The question was, what do I keep out of all this junk for the G35? Well, I'm keeping air conditioning in the car and I'm keeping the power steering in the car. So I'll be keeping this AC compressor, that power steering pump, and even the alternator, because the way the bracket and the tensioner for those is worked in with one another. Now this is going to do a couple things. It's going to keep the power steering with the same kind of fittings on the passenger side of the vehicle where it's at in the stock location. Also, the AC compressor and the factory high side and low side lines will bolt right back into the AC compressor because we're going to mount it nice and low. Also, when you keep this compressor, keep the idler, keep the bracketry, keep all this stuff, so when we fabricate our mounts for the LS swap, we can use that stuff all over again. Also, the ribs on the AC compressor and the crank pulley are the same as the LS, and the outside of the crank pulley, those ribs are the same as the alternator and power steering on this motor and the LS. This is a big old mess. All right, not all this is G35 stuff. This is a LS7 harness. Let me get that out the way. Now, I kept all the wires and harness from the VQ, the transmission wires, everything. And here's the reason why. These plugs here that go back into the cab of the car harness, we're going to keep the factory harness because it's going to control the air conditioning through our factory controls. It's also going to get our signal for our tach, our signal for our speedometer. Everything else is going to be coming through this, through the factory PCM and up to the gauges. All right, and I'll give you a breakdown on how I patched that harness and that one together later. I'll start snatching all these off and kind of give a better rundown and view of what we're looking at as far as going on the LS. So. All right, so after stripping it down, as you see, we got the AC compressor, the alternator, the power steering pump, and all the brackets and tensioners that come with. That's the AC bracket, that's the power steering bracket, and then that's the pulley for the tensioner. All this works off the factory harness, which will feed all the factory stuff like we need it to. If I've missed anything, or you know anything that I didn't cover on here, comment, let me know, leave something down below. All right, if this is your first time here, consider subscribing. Maybe you want to see what's going on with the G35 build or the C10 we're putting the LS7 in. Either way, thanks for watching. As always, God bless, be safe, peace.